You have heard of me. You all have read my legendary tales. But what if I told you I believe in the possibility of the multiverse? And in this multiverse, there must be another Emperor Topham Hatt somewhere. I also wonder if he has been as successful with destroying the rebels as I have. I have managed to almost completely wipe out the rebellion, but there remains some of them left. They hide in my empire like rats, and I shall hunt them all down and exterminate them, for my name is Emperor Stephen Topham Hatt, and Sodor is my empire.
I sit here in my office with this curse that's driving me mad. I don't know what to do anymore. I'm running out of engines to kill as the rebels' pain makes me relax. Oh, where do I begin? Ah, yes. I remember now. It all started with that crummy assassination attempt on my life. The rebels really think they can stop the Emperor of Sodor? Well, they're in for a rude awakening. My soldiers saw the rebels coming from a mile away and made quick work of them. They also discovered that they were trying to get close enough to shoot me. We managed to capture 2 rebel engines trying to escape, and my guards locked them up, preparing them for execution. Just before televising the rebel executions, however, I have decided to let my most trusted guards conduct questioning, just to try and squeeze out every bit of information we could use against the rest. While this was happening, I decided to go to the pub and have a drink or two. It really is tiring to run such a large and splendid empire. One does have to keep appearances so. Suddenly, a lovely woman dressed in almost all crimson with a trench coat sat next to me at the bar. This woman seemed to have an unopened bottle of wine, and she seemed to catch my eye. The woman kindly smiled to me and said,
"Hello, Stephen. I see you're not so well. Mind telling me what the matter is?"
"How do you know my name? Who are you?"
"That is none of your concern. What I want to know is how I could possibly help you out."
I couldn't hold it all in. Stress was coming to me. My assistant wouldn't be here, so I suppose a random stranger offering me help is better than nothing. Well, it's just a lot. Rolling over an empire, having enemies, knowing people are out to kill you, all that. It's not something that normally concerns me that much, but it seems to have recently gotten a hold of my mentality, if that makes any sense.
"I understand, sir. Do you wish you had someone who could possibly help you out? Someone who can rule by your side? Someone just like you?"
I pondered this. I feel perhaps I could promote my assistant. He understands me and my ways toward everyone better than anyone else. It then gripped me. But I don't want him taking all power away from me. Would he even try doing that? The woman looked into my eyes and said calmly,
"I think I know a guy."
"Who?"
More on him later, though. Reason why I came over here was to promote a new wine I have made myself. I thought about many names, but I think Marouge would suit it well.
I looked at the wine. It was a rather fine shade of red, like a trench coat. It just seemed to draw me in. Not just the color, but something I just couldn't put my finger on. Well, I got nothing to lose, I suppose. She poured me a glass, and it was so smooth flowing in. It seemed almost as if it were some kind of magic. I slowly put the cup up to my lips and took a sip. I immediately felt powerful. It seemed to lift me up. That was fantastic. That was all I could say, before I got an overwhelming sense of dizziness and blacked out on the floor. I awoke several hours later in my comfy chair and noticed she was nowhere to be found. The guards must have found me. This is when a man who looked like me but wore a suit of black appeared. This man spoke of giving food and money freely to people and peace with the rebels. Oh, you are a crazy man. There's no way in hell I am giving anything to anyone, and worst of all, the only way I will make peace with the rebels is when they are all dead. You are the crazy one. You are the monster. Can't you see the monstrous crimes you've committed? This man was starting to get on my nerves, and I didn't like it one bit. I am no monster, but voice of reason on this sad little island, and you, sir, have tried my patience. Leave now, or better yet, guards! My guards and my assistant ran into the room immediately. Arrest this imposter! Everyone looked at me confused, and my assistant said, Who is there? There's nobody here. I picked up a blunt object. This crazy imposter! And I threw it at him. What happened next was impossible. But it happened anyway. The rock went through him like he wasn't there. My assistant spoke, stuttering on his words. Sir, are you all right? Get back to work or I'll have all your heads! Yes, sir! You heard the Emperor! Right away, sir! They left at once. The imposter stood there staring at me, laughing and smiling at me as he said, You see, Emperor? You can't possibly get rid of me because I am all in your head, and I am not going anywhere. I picked up my baseball bat and attempted to smash him over the head with it, but it was like I was swinging at nothing at all. I pulled out my shotgun and I fired at it, but only to put a hole in my wall. You monster, get out of my head! Topham, how are you going to try and kill me now? I ignored him and decided to leave my office. I figured I was going to try to tune him out, and by no better way than killing those students that we captured. As I walked down to the platform, he spoke again to me. Why do you want to kill innocent engines? They only want to live peacefully and do their share of work. I shrugged him off and walked past the platform over to the shed. I looked over to see the 2 rebel engines. My guards had put them on block so they can't escape. My soldiers were everywhere. Just as I was about to speak, it spoke again. Topham, don't do this. Spare their lives by putting them in prison. Be the better man. Bugger. I shrugged him off and thought to myself, I am the best man in this universe. Then I realized how I wanted those rebels to die. I looked up with a smile. Boys, aim your guns. Henry, I hereby sentence you to death by firing squad for your crimes against the Empire. Any last words? They looked at me with horror in their faces.
You cannot stop the rebellion. They will bring you to justice for your crimes. Long live the rebellion!
Engines sat there, lifeless and as dead as bloody pieces of scrap metal. I felt great. I felt amazing. I felt like a god. And it all came crashing down as I heard the voice again. Topham, you are an absolute phony, a monster, and a vile creature. Why won't you just die? Because, Topham, I am you. There is no escaping yourself. I am your voice of reason. You mean the voice of treason, and I'll take a hard pass. You don't get it, do you, Topham? You are going to change your ways. And you will be a decent person, or I will destroy you!
He looked at me intensely as if he was staring into my soul. I knew it was serious. I knew I had to find a way to destroy this man before he could destroy me.
Sir, here's the report you asked for regarding the project.